Okay, let's look at this. Now it's done. So right now we said 55. I have a lot of support going on there. When I did on my own, I actually separate the bears and I can reduce the time, like it's about 4 days. So this one probably gonna take long, and look at the support. It's just because the shape of the geometry has a curve like this and then empty spot. Those will have to build the support. So let's see how long it takes to render on, to print on this. The support is so much on the bottom. If I flip it and print it on the horizontal, I think I will get less support, but I will have to sand the whole face of her, which I don't want to do that. Because when you sand more, it means you lose a lot of detail on that. So I am recording on this one. Yeah. Oh, that's fine.
Okay. I said no.
Oh, what is that?
I don't know.
You might have surface floating around there. You might have to go check on the original. But you don't have to export them.
Yeah.
But just leave it there, stay there for now. Hey guys, when you come back, you really need to wait until this finished render. If you stop and export, it will be an error when you send it to print. So really need to let it finish what it need to. Okay, guys, we still have to wait on this again. Hold on, I have to let it go because I already recorded this. Do you guys have any questions at all? So you will have one homework this week, just to post the C-sphere based on your design. That's it. So, and you will do screen capture and put it on D2L. I will create a in-class exercise. So let me wait. It's almost done. Or not. It's halfway. Okay. Let me pause the video. So when you look at this, when you have more supports on the surface, it means your surface will need to be sanded a lot. So, I mean, to make a really less work, you really need to kind of try to reduce the support. Now, I have a lot of hanging, like that part. When I do printing on my own, I flip it. I put the head down. So the support will be less than put the head up on my model. Like when you look at on my cursor, if I lay this side sideways like this, if this side will be on the ground, I will have less support too. But then I will have a lot of support on the side face, which is those is the part that I want to have a nice detail. So I have to make sacrifice by either standing or upside down printing. Cannot be on the side. So when it's done, you can kind of check. Now, when you rotate the view, it will take like really long. Here we go. So, can you see? Really long time. So now if you do it at home, you may not be able to rotate at all. So if you can't rotate, just don't do it. And now the reason that I wanted to rotate, because I want to see, is there anything that might cause problem like hole or things like that, which when you do on your own, I would suggest you to focus on ZBrush. Try to make it right. Check the wall on there. Don't wait until you using a 3D print software to slide it, because it's hard to tell. Now, you can move this layer up and down, but see, it doesn't really update much at all because it's so dense in terms of redraw. Because it's OpenGL, has to redraw it. It's really slow. So I just feel like it's going to be okay. So I'm not going to do anything to check. I'm going to just click export. You need to wait a little bit and click this button. Now it's still not updated yet. And this is just give you an idea of how many layers. See, 46,000 something. And it's going to take one full spool, 5 days. So now I can see I have a little problem here. 5 days, I think I have to separate base and the object, like what I did. Because 5 days is too long, guys. So now, on your scene, let me save this quick. C-sphere. Okay. So, this is what I did. I separated, oh, you don't see it here, I didn't have the print file. I separate the bottom of the base, and then I print twice, but still faster. I put her head down instead, so that this section doesn't need support. It will have support only right here, from there. So in that case, I can reduce, I think I did this 3 days to print, and this is only 9 hours. So you don't have to go to 5 days. So in this case, though, let's pretend that it doesn't take that long. Now, I'm going to save it. Now, the reason that you use so much filament because of the support. So it has to be reversed. So let's pretend it's right. I'm going to export it. And I'm going to organize them. C2. Now the 3D print files. There we go. And on 3D print file, I'm going to call print Mahalia. Okay. So that I know is for printing. Its dot extension will be megabot. So over than one spool, so it means when it's close to finish, I have to switch the spool. 5 days, 3 hours. It's really long. So, okay. Now, I'm going to turn this off. So this is what I would suggest when you do on your own. I will flip her. Oops, select first. X1. Come on. 2. Takes a little bit of time. So 180 flip. Come on. Still reading. One more. Here we go. So if I print the, if I export this way, but I have to subtract the base. Base will be printing separately. And if I print the base separately, I don't need any support at all. So it will be really quick. Now the reason that I have to flip like this because this section if without that, let me do it. Let me do something quick. Hold on. Oh, wait. I should just go to, there we go, UMash. And one moment, I'm going to clip it. There we go. Okay, so, oh, man. Oh, not clipping, sorry. One moment. Okay, I'm gonna pretend that this is what I wanted. Geometry, modify, delete hidden. Okay, and I'm gonna just export this. Export. This is for test. Okay, and now, new project. I'm not going to save that. I'm gonna insert file, test. Here we go. And I'm not going to slide this. I just want to show you the orientation of the print. So, here we go. That's it. There we go. So now, if I print this way, will be a lot shorter time to print. Because see the support that will happen, it just happened right there. And only there. Now, probably only the nose, the rest of them is not. That because if you look at this on the side, let me okay, so this area do not need support because it's already have all the geometry, the surface. So maybe has some support there, but not all of this. This will save time because this is almost half of the part, half of the body. So that's why this way will be sooner. And that's how I did printing. When I did the demo, I didn't want to do too long demo. That's why I just do the whole thing. But when I did on my own, when I bring the 3D file, 3D print to show it to you, you see that I have two separate pieces. So this way will be shorter. Okay. So try to look for the angle that will save your time, save time for print. Now with this, not just only shorter time, less material to use. So it probably less than one spool. With the base, now the base itself, there's no roof like this, like that roof, see like roof, no angle, so there's no need for support at all. Okay, that's it for now.